All right, here we go.
Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now we'll talk about them till we die.
Die? Welcome everybody, I'm Frank.
And I'm Joachim.
And this is your Certified Poke Moment, where you feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every single week.
Today's featured Pokemon is...
Oh boy!
Salazzle! The sex appeal
lizard Pokemon.
She's alright.
Listen, she's got a lizard
looks
face.
bald.
There's nothing wrong with a bald woman. Joachim. Joachim.
You got me in a gotcha.
Don't be.
There's nothing wrong with our queens with alopecia. Or our queens
Or
who
who
decided to
just
shave
want
their
to
heads.
shave their head because they're queens and they can do whatever they want.
If it's an alopecia thing, you're beautiful. But if you've chosen to shave your head...
You're beautiful. You don't
I'm
listen to him. You're
I'm within
beautiful.
my rights to thinking it doesn't look good. I shaved my head down and it looked terrible.
You did shave your head and it did look terrible.
Yeah.
I can't say that. You look goofy. But we're not here to talk about you and your haircut. We're here to talk about the Salazzle line, which means we have to talk about Salandit. Salandit is, I believe, the first ever poison fire type Pokemon, and it is known as the toxic lizard Pokemon. And its cry sounds like this. Iconic Gen 7 cry.
That's a great cry.
Yeah. I remember my very first playthrough of Sun and Moon, I'm like, I have to put this Pokemon on my team. It's a freaking fire poison type. What a cool dope type. Only females evolve. The gender ratio is 88.1% male to 11.9% female.
It's like...
Good lord.
It's like a man's chances on Tinder.
Worked out for you.
Yeah. I'm the man. I'm the 11. I'm the guy who got the 11% who wanted it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think I'm
there's
misusing
something there.
statistics.
But that is exactly what you have to do to get yourself a Salazzle. You have to find a female Salandit, because only they can evolve. And at level 33, your female Salandit evolves into Salazzle. Still poison fire, still the toxic lizard Pokemon, and its cries sounds like this. Oh,
I almost thought that was like... Okay, it reminds me of like a Staravia, or like a star, or like a star after the... It goes up, and then all of a sudden it gets to the...
Yeah. I don't know. To me, it's another iconic Gen 7
Yeah.
cry. Since it was on my team, I heard it all the time. It's great. I love it. So this Pokemon, obviously, is 100% female. It physically cannot be a male. Let's go ahead and do Pokedex entries, Joachim. How about that? You want to do Pokedex entries, bud? Let's go back to its generation of origin, Gen 7. Why don't you do Salandit and I'll do Salazzle?
Sure. Sun! It burns its bodily fluids to create a poisonous gas. When its enemies become disoriented from inhaling the gas, it attacks them. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a joke in there somewhere about farts, but I can't...
Yeah, we're above that, though. Well, I'm above that. This podcast is above that.
All right. Moon! Volcanoes...
Yes.
Oh, I saw a comma and I stopped like a deer in the headlights. Volcanoes or dry, craggy places are its home. It emanates a sweet-smelling poisonous gas that attracts bug Pokemon, then attacks them. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, my poor bugs.
Ultra Sun. The males will do whatever the females tell them.
Ain't that just like real life?
Okay. Okay. They give the females most of their food. Actually, it's like the opposite. I know a lot of girls are out there like taking their boyfriend's food off their plate.
Yeah.
Adorable. But Janina gets tired after like half of her meal, and then I end up eating it.
Yeah, Katrina never gets the chance to take food off my plate. I'm always eating after her.
Anyways, to finish it, due to malnutrition, the males can't evolve.
Yep.
That's insane.
Isn't that wild?
Ultramoon. It weakens opponents and sends them reeling with its poisonous gas. Salandit doesn't deal well with Spinda since it's always reeling? What does that mean?
What an interesting bit of world building. So it goes to make Pokemon like real. Oh, I wish Pokemon were real. It tries to make them disoriented, let's say. And Spinda is always disoriented, so it doesn't know what to do.
I wish Spinda was also would evolve into like a fighting type, and it was like a drunken master. That would be so cool.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love that. I don't know. Spinda seems like one of those Pokemon that might not just get an evolution. Might just keep it the way it is.
Oh, but it's so cute.
It is cute. I just wish it was useful.
I also love its gimmick. Shift around that palette and see where it lands.
So, Sun for Salazzle. For some reason, only females have been found. It creates a reverse harem of male Salandit that it lives with. Joachim wishes he was in a reverse harem.
No, God, no.
You just spit on my arm.
I have a little, my spit duck it attacked Frank. I was gonna say it's every polyamorous relationship. One big woman and a bunch of little guys.
Oh, gross. Moon. Filled with pheromones, its poisonous gas can be diluted to use in the production of luscious perfumes.
Whoa.
That will attract men, no doubt.
That's a good point. You'll have a bunch of men cucking themselves over you.
Ultra Sun, Salazzle lives deep in caves and forces the Salandit it has attracted with its pheromones to serve it. This is a master-slave relationship.
Jeez Louises. Pokemon.
Yeah. Ultra Moon. It gets worse. It punishes Salandit that couldn't bring it food with a fierce slap with its flame-spewing palm.
Oh my gosh.
This is an abusive relationship. I can already see
is
when
crazy.
Fed is dead. The wed part,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Yeah, that's not great. Salandit's kind of abusive, but I really enjoyed using one on a team. Let's talk about the abilities here, because it does have, well, at least back in Gen 7, it had an ability that no other Pokemon had. And that ability is Corrosion. The Pokemon can poison the target even if it's a steel or poison type.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool. Nowadays, it seems like other Pokemon have gotten that ability. Just Glimora and Glimmet.
Oh, okay.
Which is interesting because they also have their own niche ability. Toxic Debris. It sets up toxic spikes when they're hit.
Cool.
Yeah, that ability is fantastic. I don't know if you'd rather use Corrosion over that.
Yeah, because like what, you all of a sudden you can poison two types.
Yeah.
That's kind of nothing.
It's way too...
You can poison a ground type?
Yep.
Oh.
It's way too situational, Corrosion, but it is cool that they gave Salazzle its own signature ability. And then it does have a hidden ability, Oblivious. The Pokemon cannot be under the attraction condition, intimidated, or be taunted while having this ability.
Okay, the Intimidate thing is out of all of them, I'm like, that's the only one that... Is taunt like actively a threat?
In competitive, yes. You will taunt your opponent so they can't set up with like Calm Mind or Swords Dance or anything. Or I think that also blocks things like Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp. I think it means they have to use an attacking move. Actually, you know what? I think I might be completely wrong. Taunt might be the one where they also can't use... Is that the one where they can't use the same move twice in a row?
Or is that... I think it's Taunt. I think Taunt is the one where you can't use you can only use attacking moves. I think.
The foe is taunted into a rage that allows the use of only attack moves. Yeah, for 2 to 4 turns. I didn't know it was a limit of... I don't know, it could be as low as 2.
Yeah, that seems kind of sucky.
Yeah. Okay. Which move was I thinking of then? The other one.
The one that makes you only be able to use the move you just
can't use the same move twice in a row.
Oh, Torment? No.
This might be Torment. I think you got that on one. Joachim, do you want to talk about stats? You want to know Salazzle's stats?
I guess you're going to tell me.
You want to know?
I do want to know. I want to know if it's genuinely a good Pokemon.
I think it is. It has a base stat total of 480, which seems a little low.
That seems low, yeah.
But the distribution's not that bad.
It goes to the thighs and the
breasts.
Those are less necessary.
HP 68. Physical attack 64. Very low.
Yeah.
Defense, 60. Special attack, 111.
Ooh.
Pretty good. Special defense is also 60, so it's a glass cannon.
Yeah.
But on the bright side, its speed is 117.
Whoa.
So you can get in,
That's a good
use a
glass
powerful
cannon.
attack, and then hope maybe with your focus belts, focus band, focus sash.
How did I know that?
Because you know Pokemon. You've been playing for over a decade.
But I don't do competitive.
That doesn't matter.
I never give my Pokemon items.
I'll give them the items you get, like the charcoal to boost the fire attacks, or the...
Nope.
No?
Never even... I didn't know that existed.
Are you serious?
I probably did.
Yeah.
There's like
you find them so
there's
easily.
steel boots. Is that one?
Nope. You think probably thinking of heavy duty boots, which block terrain like spikes and stuff like that.
And that one vest, tactical vest,
assault vest.
Assault vest.
Yeah. So you know a little bit.
Yeah, that's it.
You don't know any other items.
Quick Claw.
There you go. See, I bet you can come up with a bunch.
That one that gives you more money when you win.
Amulet coin.
Yeah, amulet coin. That was a classic. XP share.
Yo, well, it's not an item anymore.
Back in the day.
Back in our day. And you could only give it to one Pokemon. Good lord. So obviously, Salazzle here is a special attacker. Let's go ahead and see what special attacks it can get, and attacks in general. Upon evolving, it does get the move Fire Lash, which kind of sucks, because it's a physical fire-type attack that does 80 damage.
Yeah.
And it used to be Heatmore's signature move. Am I wrong? Oh, Heatmore is just not in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, okay, yeah. It used to be his signature move back in Gen 5. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry, I keep saying wrong information. Heatmore did not have that. That move did not exist in Gen 5. It was Gen 7 where the move was invented exclusively for Heatmore.
And Salazzle.
No, back in Gen 7, only Heatmore got it.
What? Oh, Salazzle just got this recently?
Yeah, they got it as of Gen 8.
Oh.
And my boy Centiskorch also gets it. But Centiskorch isn't in Scarlet and Violet because Pokemon hates me.
Yeah, no, Centiskorch is too cool to not have in Scarlet and Violet.
Centiskorch is one of the coolest Pokemon ever made.
Yeah, I love Centiskorch. I want to marry it.
I can't wait for Wet Fed and Dead. I'm going to marry that bug. Marry that bug. Okay, let's get back to moves. Yeah, the fact that Salazzle gets it kind of sucks because why would you ever use it?
Yeah,
with a 60-some-odd attack.
But it is a Dami Mommy.
It makes sense thematically. It also gets moves such as, there's Torment. Yeah, the user torments and enrages the target, making it incapable of using the same move twice in a row. Good job, Joachim. You got it.
Yippee!
It gets Poison Gas, Encore, a lot of little moves like Smog and Pound. We're not worried about
Encore
those.
means they use the same move twice in a row, or like they have to keep using the same move.
You have to keep using the same
that's
move
what
for
I was
I believe
thinking
like
of.
4 turns. Encore for 3 turns. Okay. And then finally, we can get to the actual level up moveset, which is not a lot here. Poison Fang, a physical poison attack pretty early on. Sweet Scent, that's thematically relevant. Nasty Plot, finally a good special fire-type attack is Incinerate. I use good loosely because it is only 60 base power.
Incinerate only has 60 base power?
Yes, but the user attacks the opposing Pokemon with fire. If a Pokemon is holding a certain item, such as a berry, the item becomes burned up and unusable. That's kind of cool.
I hate items. I hate berries as
items. Why do you hate items?
I hate berries as items.
A citrus berry is like one of the most common items.
I have to put a citrus berry on my Pokemon every time.
Yes, that's why I wouldn't recommend using a berry in a normal playthrough. I mean, you do get a lot of berries.
I'm gonna kill myself. It's terrible.
Good. Good. Finally.
Clip that.
I'm just making up for all the time Joachim was mean in the past. Oh, that's Rigby. You guys hear Rigby?
He's going... Yeah.
And then it gets other good moves such as Venoshock, Dragon Pulse.
Is Venoshock physical?
Special.
Oh, thank God. Special
poison type attack. It does 65 damage with 100 accuracy. This move's power is doubled if the target is poisoned. So that's really good. It goes from 65 to 130? That's great. Flamethrower, and then finally Toxic. So you pair Toxic and Venoshock, and then Flamethrower and Dragon Pulse. Honestly, those last 4 moves are kind of the moves I'd want to give it. But there are some TMs that can learn, like Mud Slap. Does get Fire Fang. Again, that's physical. A lot of physical attacks. He gets Trail Blaze and Poison Tail. It sucks that its physical attack is so low, because giving a Fire type a Grass type attack would be great. But I doubt it can get any special ones. Dragon Tail.
Not gonna say it.
He doesn't sing it anymore,
I'm not gonna do it.
guys.
No matter how much my brain tells me to do it. Akira!
So many physical attacks. Shadow Claw, Foul Play, Body Slam, Dragon Claw. Did I ever say that? No, I said Shadow Claw. Does get Thunder Wave in case you'd rather paralyze your opponent than poison them. Toxic Spikes, Dragon Dance. They really want this thing to be a dragon. I guess it's a lizard.
It's because it's a big lizard. They like, they like the dragon lizard theming.
Will-O-Wisp, Hyper Voice, Heat Wave. There you go. That's a pretty powerful one. Except it only does 5 more damage than Flamethrower with 90 accuracy versus 100. So what is the point? Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb. In case you'd rather just not run Toxic Venoshock, you could just do Sludge Bomb. Yeah, Burning Jealousy's not bad, I guess. Yeah, not a lot of great moves. Sludge Wave, yeah. Honestly, those last 4 moves it learns by level up, I think is the perfect moveset. Doesn't really leave room for like a diverse moveset. But your Salazzle's a glass cannon. You're going to want it to get in there, use a move with Stab, or I guess poison your opponent if you have the Focus Sash. Venoshock him for the potential like one-hit KO.
What does Focus Sash do?
It makes you always survive one shot. If it takes more than 1 hit to kill you, then it doesn't do anything. But if you're going to get 1 shot, you survive. A Focus Band is fun because I believe it only has a 10% chance to keep you alive, but from any amount of HP. So you could potentially survive like 100 turns in a row if you keep getting lucky. I saw one of those YouTubers Zenby fights where it popped like 3 turns in a row. It was insane. So that's the moveset. Like I said, not very diverse. I like it when Pokemon have a diverse moveset, honestly. But I still like Salazzle. A unique type really endears me to a Pokemon too. And I think Salazzle's cool. I know it's meant to be like the sex appeal Pokemon, which sucks because it's really not. All jokes aside, it's really not sexy. He does have that big old lizard face.
Yeah. If they gave it like, I don't know, there's a way to make it sexy. But
they could have. If maybe like shorter snout and all that.
To me, it's like Lopunny and that rabbit head.
I think Lopunny, though, is more attractive than Salazzle.
It's got a rabbit's head.
A rabbit's head is better than a lizard's.
I honestly think the lizard might be better than the rabbit's head.
Joachim's a scaly, confirmed.
I'm not a scaly. It is a rabbit's head. It's got lifeless rabbit eyes.
It's a lizard's head.
It's got F-me eyes.
Yeah, but I think
eyes.
you just never had Lopunny look at you seductively. That's the issue.
It's got rabbit's eyes.
You've never felt the look. It gives you the look, and you feel it.
Oh my god!
I've seen. Look, I'll admit it. I've seen the look.
We have to keep going. This is not right.
You want to see the shiny? So Salandit and Salazzle famously have some of the best shinies, in my opinion.
Yeah,
there's Salandit.
It kind of looks like it's wearing a little onesie.
Yeah.
A little white onesie, which
pretty
is cute.
Yeah, its feet and all 4 of its feet remain black, and its little head remains black, but its cute little body turns white. And then we have Salazzle.
Whoa!
Look at that.
She's got F-me eyes.
She does. All of the black on her skin turns white, and the other colors stay the same.
Spider-Gwen.
It is kind of Spider-Gwen colored.
Yeah.
If she didn't have eyeliner, you would not think she had F-me eyes. It's just her eyeliner.
I don't think it's just the eyeliner. Get rid of the eyeliner and keep it just that shape. Still F-me eyes.
Or wait, that's mascara, right? Is eyeliner only below when mascara is above?
No, I think mascara is the
part the eyelid.
No, I think mascara is the eyelashes.
No, mascara. No, wait. Mascara is what goes like on the eyelid and like just under the eyebrow. I think the other one.
What was the other one you said? Eyeliner.
Eyeliner.
No, eyeliner goes on the eyeliner goes on that horrible area between your eyeball and your eyelashes. I remember ages ago. watching,
I think you can put them all the way around your eye. That's probably just what I'm thinking.
Because I'm thinking of like guy liner on pilots.
Yeah, I'm thinking of guy liner.
Eyeliner. Okay, FME eyes I think are built on eyeliner.
Yes, they have to be.
Mascara is...
It's the color above the eye.
Oh. Preparation happening for the eyelashes. Ooh.
It doesn't go directly onto the
You're
eyelashes.
Thinking of eyeshadow.
Oh, crap.
It goes on the eyelashes. Mascara goes on the eyelashes.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm thinking of eyeshadow.
Yeah, and also he says it doesn't go directly on the eyelashes.
It
literally goes
okay. Hey, I was thinking of something different.
That's the egg machine spraying egg on your face.
I was imagining the freaking eyeshadow, and I got that confused with mascara.
How do you talk with all that egg on your face? Lick it up like Scooby-Doo. You lick that up.
Good egg. Well, who was that?
I don't know.
Well, Joachim, alternate forms. Give me an alternate form for this lizard.
A male evolution that took the Andrew Tate pill. He's like really muscular, and he's really trying hard to like get with a bunch of Salazzles or like female Salandits.
Yeah.
But like they don't go for it because he's been Andrew Tate pilled.
I can imagine also like just a really like angry evolution. Would it still be fire poison? Or would it be something else?
I think it's fire poison, but it's a physical attacker now.
They would do that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would do that.
Fire poison's a cool type.
It is. It is a really cool type.
I think make it a physical attacker.
What if it was fire ice? Because now it gives women the cold shoulder.
No,
it's not worth its time.
It still wants women. It's so horny.
It could just do it by itself.
But maybe
maybe
his heart is frozen over.
Yeah,
he's MGTOW.
Exactly. I think that'd be a really funny thing. It's like the one Salandit male male Salandit that was able to escape the reverse harem, and he's like, "That's it. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna protein build."
It's like a guy after a breakup, and he gets all strong.
Exactly.
Wow.
I think that'd be fun.
That is cool. Yeah.
Well, Joachim, I think it's that time. Your favorite time.
I was like, it's not time for Wed, Fed, and Dead.
No, it's time for Bulbapedia Trivia.
No, okay, I'm doing the thing where I lean back. Goodbye.
You're allowed to lean back, but as long as you listen.
Josh Groban, he was going for me.
I was going to punch him in the balls, guys, because he doesn't respect trivia. Oh, there's not much for Salandit at all.
Thank God.
Oh, my gosh. In Generation IX, prior to version 2.0.1 update of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Salandit and its evolution were unable to learn Flame Charge via TM. Isn't that wacky?
No way!
Say it into the mic.
Please help me. He's holding me he's got a very large gun.
Yep.
And he doesn't know how to use it, but I think he's
hit you with
figuring it out. You can hit me? You're going to hit me with the gun.
I can hit you, yes, by shooting you with my bullets.
Oh, I thought you meant you're just going to hit me with the gun.
That's still a real productive way of using it. Origin. Salandit appears to be based on a salamander, some species of which are toxic. It may draw specific inspiration from the Japanese fire-belly newt.
That's what I call you.
Oh, look at it. It's so cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, he's pretty cute.
Yeah, fire-bellied newt.
It doesn't really strike pirates with me at all. This is a Japanese animal. You can keep doing that, but it's not going to make a difference. You're losing it. Which has similar correlation to Salandit. In legends, salamanders are also commonly associated with fire and, in some cases, poisons. It also shares some similarities to lizards as well as with bandits.
Huh.
Salandit may be a combination of salamander and bandit. That wasn't even that long. We've spent twice as long on Pokemon before.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time for Salazzle. Yeah, there's not much here, guys. Oh, there's so little trivia for these Pokemon.
Oh, thank you.
That's really sad.
Well, the god of the Hebrews must be really powerful. I don't know. It's like Goku. Wow, this god from the Bible is strong.
Yeah. And instead of fighting him, he gets saved by the Lord Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Jesus. All I had to do was believe in Mexican Jesus and Yep, not the other ones.
If there's anything Mexicans love, it's Jesus and Goku.
Dang, you're right.
Yeah.
Based.
So for Salazzle, a lot of the information is the same, which sucks. But it does mention how this Pokemon, I'll just start from the beginning. Salazzle appears to be based on a salamander, both the poisonous real kind and the fire-associated mythical kind, and the lizards of the Taiidae family, also known as whiptails. Certain whiptail species have a mostly female population. Some species even being female exclusive. One of which is the New Mexico whiptail. Let's see the ladies.
But why are they all...
Oh, yeah. You guys wish you were seeing what we were seeing. It's a lizard. Yeah. It's just a lizard with cool stripes.
It is cool stripes, but if I saw that, I would be like, it's a lizard.
Well, you're not seeing its tail. It has a long tail.
Oh, okay.
Whiptails have their tails are twice the length of their body, if not more.
Do they use it to whip?
You better believe they do,
Perhaps
Joachim.
Nay.
It may also be partially based on fire-bellied newts.
Yeah, fire-bellied newt.
Additionally, it may be inspired by the Mo'o, a mythical dragon-like lizard of Hawaiian myth. That's why I can learn so many dragon-type moves.
Oh.
That makes sense. Generally, Mo'o...
You don't think Como is based off of that instead?
Could be. Why can't they both be based off of that?
Know.
Generally, Mo'o are depicted as large female lizards, which have scales that are black as night, and which would shapeshift into seductive women to devour men.
Okay,
I think Como was just a different OO.
You got me.
They would also appear when fire was lit near or around their dwellings.
Wow.
So it's perfect. Perfectly based off that little mythology
Base
there.
and red-pilled.
Salazzle may be a combination of salamander and dazzle or sizzle.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see both of those working. Guys, we are absolutely speeding through this episode, which is a shame because Salazzle is such a cool Pokemon. Please, if you've made it this far in the video, comment down below or leave us a review in the comment or whatever. A good review. 5 stars, please. And just let us know your opinions on Salazzle. What do you think about this Pokemon? Is this one you attach yourself to? Do you like it? Are you attracted to it?
How would you attach yourself to it?
You know how. You know what we forgot to do earlier, Joachim?
What?
Strategies.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of talked about, what I would do for it moveset-wise. I guess we kind of mentioned it. I would just generally give it a Focus Sash if you're trying to use it in whatever Smogon tier of competitive you're using it in. RU, NU, something like that.
How do you think this would be in, a sex appeal Pokemon a team, right? Like a Gardevoir? I think it's
necessary.
Gothitelle.
Yeah.
Salazzle.
Yeah.
Serena.
Yeah. Lopunny. Yeah. Vaporeon.
No, Vaporeon.
Yeah, no, Vaporeon's not on there. No.
There's got to be one more.
Yeah, there's Lilligant.
It's fine. Kind of looks.
You like Lilligant?
I think Lilligant is a very elegant, wonderful looking Pokemon. It's not sex appeal.
Blossom.
Okay, let's get
Lurantis. I don't know.
No, even Lurantis. It just looks like it's a cool Pokemon.
Yeah. Do you want to keep talking about the sex appeal?
I do. I genuinely wonder how. Okay, on the sex appeal team, we got a normal.
Hatterene. I guess she is a tiny little thing instead of a lot of hair.
Yeah. Any
Rapidash.
God, you really would go for a centaur woman over. I don't even know. Too many other things. Too many other fantasy creatures.
You don't know that.
No, okay, but Serena, grass.
Serena is grass.
Just grass?
Yep. Yeah. Gothitelle is just psychic. Gardevoir is psychic fairy.
Yeah.
Then you have Salazzle, which is fire poison.
Yeah.
Normal Lopunny. So there's only one overlapping type so far, which is psychic.
I like that. I like that they're so...
Yeah. But then the fifth one, it's if it's Lilligant, that's another overlapping type. Although, if you did Hisuian Lilligant, that's grass and fighting. So at least another new type gets introduced.
What type is Lopunny?
Normal.
Oh.
But if we Mega Evolve,
then it's
then it's normal fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mega Lopunny, let's go with. It's got to be another sexy Pokemon.
How can we not think about sexy Pokemon? We
It's
literally have this
another
whole
one.
segment based on
Yeah, we honestly do.
that.
I mean, I've rattled off a couple of choices, and you kind of shot them
Maybe
down.
we have to do Vaporeon.
As like the gag,
It's
you
the
know,
gag. Oh,
it's
gag.
because you know the joke. We're not actually banging the cat.
God. Okay.
But the rest we
Vaporeon.
are.
What?
Huh? Wait, what were you gonna say?
A vegetable, that's okay.
What?
The two of them are like, wait, no, not like it's disabled.
Oh no!
No, okay. The there's no rules against vegetables.
There's no laws against
Two
the
of them are
Pokemon in
basically-
general.
Two of them are basically human.
Yeah. The rabbit, just yay for you. Just cover the head. And then Salazzle, hey, just cover the head. Yeah, I legitimately can't think of a sixth one. Guys, comment down below who the sixth sexy Pokemon on the team
And not
should be.
Vaporeon.
Yeah, can't be Vaporeon. Can't be. Just skip Lilligant. Don't you dare mention Blossom.
It's a cross Frank Bear.
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I think that'd be a cool team.
It'd be fun, especially because there are a lot of different types you could go with. There's like a legendary. Oh, Meloetta. Oh no, but she is normal psychic. Isn't she normal psychic? Yeah,
that feels right.
Yeah,
Dang, Meloetta would have been perfect.
Diancie, Fairy, and Rock.
She's not sexy.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. What was I thinking?
Let's keep going. I don't know. You ruined it.
You started it. You started it. Are there no Scarlet and Violet Pokemon that are sexy?
Sexy for men. I literally just thought
Ceruledge.
about Machamp.
Machamp?
He's big and buff. Don't women like muscular men?
Not anymore.
Oh no.
They like the dad bod, so we're in luck.
Do they? Actually, no.
Yeah, we both got girls that like us, you know.
God.
I mean, we're not that undesirable.
No,
Come on.
No, not you. You're buff.
I'm just
Fluff.
wide. Hey, you're beautiful.
That's us kissing.
Yeah.
In IRL in real life, for real.
Just comment down below what the sixth sexy Pokemon should be. Anyway, Joachim, I think it's time for merch and
search and jerk.
Merch, search, and jerk. I always forget about the jerk. Actually, maybe you're the one who usually forgets, and I've just reminded you enough.
About the jerk?
About jerk.
No, you always fight against the jerk.
I've encouraged the jerk.
Jeez.
You were the one
Get
who
a
was
friend who
unsure.
encourages the jerk.
If you pre-order Legends EA, Pokemon will send you a random Chikorita, Tepig, or Totodile.
Sitting Cutie?
Yeah, Sitting Cutie.
What?
I don't have any of them, and I'd be happy to get any of them.
Okay, that's actually awesome.
Dang, I should do that. I should pre-order on the website. What?
You're going to buy a Nintendo Switch too?
It's available for the Nintendo Switch.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm going to play it on the Switch. I don't have the money for a Switch too.
Solidarity.
Trust me, I wish I did.
We need to let Nintendo suffer, even though they're not going to, because too many people pre-ordered it.
Isn't it like one of the best-selling consoles
I'm sure
already?
It is. Damn it. Well, guys, why did we have to cement the price?
Yeah. Now other gaming companies are going to see they can sell $90 games.
Sony was already doing that with like $70 and $80 games, but yeah.
Yeah, but Pokemon was already like $60. I mean, Nintendo in general, but like a Pokemon gave out $60 games and then paid DLC. So.
Guys, just get games on Steam. Get a Steam Deck, please.
Yeah, that. Okay, so land it. Oh nope, it's autocorrected to Sal and it, which is pretty much what I wanted. All right, boy. Oh no.
What's up?
It's just the only thing on the website is a pin set.
Oh.
Because Their Sitting Cuties just came out and currently aren't available in America.
Oh.
They're not available on Pokemon Center's American website yet, I don't think. I had to order them off of Mecha Japan. My Minior. I got my Minior, Sitting Cutie.
Oh, is it up yet?
It's arrived. You could have seen it if you came to my house today.
Yeah, well, I'm lazy. Ginia wanted to feed you
a panini.
A panini.
And I enjoyed the panini. It was delicious.
Great panini. Very good panini.
Yeah, so when I search Salandit, that is the only bit of it. It's a bit of merch that pops up. It's a pin set. Salazzle, I'm just hoping, guys. I'm hoping Salazzle breeds more stuff.
Emphasis on breeds.
Nope, it is quite literally just a pin set. Really quick, I am going to Google their Sitting Cuties. Salazzle Sitting Cuties. Because I need you to see them. This is Salazzle.
Big goofy nose.
Yeah, very big nose.
It changes from sexy lizard to like just goofy.
She's literally like an ass.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Goofy little critter.
Yeah.
I like that goofy critter.
And then there's Salandit.
Yeah,
he translates pretty well.
He's good floppy.
Yeah.
He's a good floppy little guy.
I'd say they're not bad Sitting Cuties. I don't know if I'd get Salazzle actually as a Sitting Cutie. I might. I don't know. I do like Salazzle.
I like looking up Salazzle and then scrolling until something lewd pops up. Guys, I think this is the first row lewd.
Yeah.
There is a Salazzle doing like a split.
Yeah, on the ground.
The art is called Salazzle Split by Palooka Furry on Fur
Affinity. No need to read the weird ones.
All right, okay. We got a lewd. Scroll.
That one's given the sexy,
this one's on her
side way.
Salazzle by Slavensky.
Yep, on Pinterest.
Then we got a.
That one's wearing fishnet stockings.
Oh my, jeez, Louise!
There's gonna be a lot,
guys.
There's gonna be a lot.
Okay.
Morbidly obese Salazzle.
Salazzle standee on blue, like BLEU can.
Yeah, this fat fetish will never fail.
But this one is almost.
I feel like they gave it a slightly bigger chest.
They gave her a little bit, and her arms are like. I guess her arms are always skinny. This one still looks sexy. Salazzle BGC 19 Moon Series Johnny Hack
stop
BGC.
reading them out.
No, I have to because we're dumbasses and we don't. Yeah, okay. We're dumbasses and we don't film this, so you guys just have to trust. Salazzle the Butt Lizard by Big Dad 123.
Yeah, this one's wearing a top and
good thighs. Nice.
Yeah,
nice
good thighs.
This one says this is a YouTube thumbnail. Reverse harem where she's sitting on that famous couch with 5 Salandit behind her.
That is really good art.
Yeah,
man. There's been some really good art of this Pokemon on like TCG cards.
This one is wearing like a bath, no, like what do you call that? Like a loungewear robe, and she's got like a little cup of sake.
Tiggle bitties.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my.
I think this might be the most looted.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She has F tier representation. From the Pokemon Company, but I think.
But S tier lewds. Good lord.
Salazzle Pokemon adopted by Aki Mairi with 2 eyes.
Yeah, for Affinity is having a field day.
Guys.
We're barely scrolled.
I don't know. And it's kind of hard to tell which ones are lewds and which ones are just someone drawing Salazzle. This one's this is good art of Salazzle choking Lavander from
Pal World.
Pal World.
Yeah,
that's really good actually.
Yeah, that's very funny. Good lord. Yeah, there's so much. I think almost every row has had something. Okay, we're getting a little less lewd as we go on, which is surprising. You think that would happen?
This one's just cool.
Yeah, that's just a Salazzle. That one's in a sexually explicit pose.
Hold on. We got a couple. This one's Tiggle Bitties.
That's a lot, lizard.
That is. Hold on. Okay, guys. Usually I would be saying the names of these, but there's too many.
There's just a lot. Just Google Salazzle.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this one, her feet.
Yeah. That was a foot
Salazzle,
fetishist.
the questionable Pokemon by Denmander on Newgrounds. That is a foot fetishist, if ever I've seen one. This one, they gave her big thighs. It's got to be said. I think it's just Salazzle on Pinterest.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I'm having a hard... Oh, there's more.
You're having a hard what?
I'm having a hard time, like...
Here's a person transforming into a Salazzle.
Because apparently that's sexy.
Yeah, people love their transformation stuff.
Fetishes. Oh, there's a Hakomo and a Salazzle being all They're dancing.
Oh, that's cute.
That is
I like
cute.
that. That's wholesome.
Wholesome art. Big old
big
thighs.
thighs.
Gosh, big thighs.
I like the big thigh representation.
Yeah.
What is this one? What is she saying? I use sweet scent to accidentally seduce my trainer. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's like when you put up a sign next to your pet and they're like, what bad thing they did. It's Salazzle holding it up. Yep. I mean, what more can we really say? It just keeps going, everybody.
I've never done it. I've never been like spoiled for choice.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
Is that AI?
This looks like AI.
Yeah, I think we found an AI Salazzle. Gross.
I hate AI.
You don't lie to the people.
I hate AI art.
Yes, AI art sucks.
ChatGPT is useful. It's a very interesting search engine when you trust it.
I like using it because it's like a streamlined Google result, right?
Yeah.
I like to search what's fun is there to have in this area, you know?
Yeah.
But the second somebody tries to make art with it and sell it, no, you're doing a bad thing and you're a bad person.
Or not flea markets, like what do you call it, like on a Sunday there'll be markets.
Farmers
markets are full of AI art now. And I look at these boomers selling their AI art and I'm just like, when will you die?
Yeah, I pity you and your ignorance.
Wow, guys, that was a great search.
Yeah, I can't.
So many lewds. I can't
believe
wait
it.
for the jerk portion.
Yeah,
of this.
now welcome to the jerk portion where Joachim does what exactly?
I look them up on Rule 34, and then I tell you how many entries there are for that Pokemon.
Yeah, which I have a feeling there's going to be. Okay. How many?
All right. Let me actually. I'm going to start with the sub genres of it. Salazzle _ Valorlins.
I don't know what that
18.
is.
I don't know what that is either. It might be an artist. Salazzle _ Cosplay 27.
Interesting.
Salazzle _ Hybrid 66.
Just
Salazzle.
How much?
4,498. How?
Oh, that's so much.
That's a big butt. How?
Oh my gosh, guys, that's insane. You guys are terrible.
Frank can't see.
No, I don't want to see. I don't want to see.
No matter how much he wants to see. I mean, it is exactly what you think it would be.
Yeah, it's just a woman with a tail and lizard head, I'd imagine.
Yes.
Yeah, Game Freak knew what they were doing, right?
Under some of the other stuff, it's not all Salazzle. I feel like some of these people are just putting Salazzle. Yeah. But no, 4,496. That's got to be the record so far.
So far, yeah.
I wonder if it genuinely has the most Rule 34s.
I mean, Gardevoir's been around for a lot longer.
No,
Lopunny's been around for longer.
I feel like I looked up Gardevoir. Maybe I've been saving Gardevoir.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to save Gardevoir.
But I thought Gothitelle would at least have more.
Gothitelle had surprisingly few.
Yeah,
I remember.
guys, what are we doing?
Do more Gothitelle, less Salazzle.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
I think it's because of the shiny thighs. You can't see Gothitelle's thighs.
Yeah,
and Salazzle gives you thigh.
Yeah, Salazzle's basically naked. Gothitelle's wearing a dress.
That's a good point. Chivalry is dead. But you know what's not dead?
The music that we're hearing now.
Shut up.
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong. Turn up and come along to the segment of the show.
Frank, if you tell me to shut up again.
I'm so sorry. Yes, indeed. It is that part of the show where we wed and fed and dead.
Yep.
We're going to eat it and then beat it.
Wed. As a Pokemon,
it's
okay,
kind of scary.
No, but within Pokemon lore, catching a Pokemon, it's not gonna be like violent towards you or anything. It's not gonna try and like make you submit or anything, but it will still probably try to seduce you. But if that's your wife, is that really a problem?
It's a 6.
See, I was gonna say 7. Because like I don't want to get
One of them
vulgar.
One of them has to be a 10.
Exactly.
One of them has to be a 7. Why not Salazzle?
Salazzle's a 7.
Salazzle's a 7. I'll go with you on that.
Listen,
we can hold its hand.
We can hold its hand. We can cook with it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's find out how tall this thing is.
Oh god.
I want to know how tall it is.
You want it to be like 4 feet.
I wouldn't be surprised,
Oh, no.
unfortunately.
You look at it and you want it to be like 6 foot or 7 foot.
Take a guess.
Oh God, 5'2".
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
It's shorter.
Oh no, 4'7".
It's shorter.
Oh no, 4'2".
It's shorter. Oh, it's 3'11".
Oh,
It's tiny.
What?
Salazzle feels like a 5 foot tall Pokemon.
It feels like a 6 foot tall Pokemon.
Gosh dang it, man.
Jeez.
That's so weird. Yeah, that's not right. How tall is a Salandit? Salandits are 2 feet tall.
Gosh.
What?
Okay,
What are you doing? Salazzle size comparison?
Yeah, I wanted
Don't
to see
look up
size
size comparison.
No, now I'm looking at it. It's a dog.
It's wait, let me see. Oh,
This is from Pokemon Master Sex.
Masters EX.
There's a Salazzle next
It
to
literally
some-
okay. So remember that
Oh,
Team
no.
Skull admin with the pink and yellow hair? She has a Salazzle standing next to her, and it comes like just above her hip.
That's rough.
That is rough. That is tough.
Oh, it's a 6. That's too small.
No, but we already said 7. Some Pokemon have to. Dang
Oh,
it.
it's so small.
It's 4. Okay, look. It's only a couple inches away from being 4 feet tall. 4 feet tall is just like a little person.
It's a yeah. But
Nothing's
this is
wrong
also
with
an
that.
animal. Little persons are little people are people. Little persons are people.
Little persons are persons. Or people are purple. I'm sticking with 7. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna stick with 7.
I'm gonna stick with a 6.
6.5 it is.
6.5 average. Okay.
Gajinka.
No.
Nope, it's
She's
gonna
sexy
hit me.
as hell, but she is like the quintessential toxic Latina.
Yes. she's sexy with big thighs,
Gosh.
but she's gonna slap you if you don't make dinner right.
Some of you freaks out there are gonna think that's a plus.
It's not.
No,
It's
no,
not.
I don't need that.
If you're in an abusive relationship and like it, good for you. But it's not a good situation.
Gosh.
Just straight up in reality.
Keep that crap in the bedroom.
Yeah. Holy
Gosh.
cow. Yeah, not a successful marriage.
No.
Fed. It's a poisonous
Yeah, no,
lizard.
I'm gonna go with the 0. I think
full on 0. It is also a
It-
fire type, so kind of keeps itself warm.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Like it cooks itself?
Yeah, it's like in Minecraft. We have an enchanted sword with like fire
Yeah, I know
aspects,
that's
and then
not-
you
that's not how it
and then you
works.
slice
And then
it
are
a
you
pig
killing
or a
it with
cow,
itself?
and you're
killing it with
it's
itself?
cooked already when it
That's not how it
drops.
works. I make the rules, and that's not how that works.
No, I make the rules, and it is how it works. See,
How
people
about,
can
how
just
about
say
neither
that.
of us make the rules? Can we agree on that?
How about we both make the
Oh,
rules?
well, that's gonna be hell.
It's kind of like ruin and preservation.
Okay, sure.
You're ruin. You're ruin. You're ruin.
Sure.
You're the bad guy.
You're pathetic.
Oh,
my job is literally easier.
Read Miss
Everything
Lauren.
naturally decays.
Yeah, you're right.
Crap. What was I was gonna say something about eating it. Okay, not every poison type Pokemon is poisonous. Not every steel type Pokemon is made of steel all the way through.
True. Lucario is, I think,
Ground type
mostly meat.
Pokemon aren't made of ground.
True. But this goes back to like a fugu fish or something. This thing is full of poison, and you
Yeah,
gotta cut
but
it up just right to eat it.
We just have to eat it. We don't have to prepare it. We just have to imagine what it would
We're
be
already
like.
past wed, Joachim.
Foreplay? Is that the joke you're going for?
You said we just have to eat it, not prepare it.
Oh, that's a stretch.
I don't think it's a stretch.
With that, the size of that Pokemon, it will be a stretch. No, I think it's like Fugu, where there is a way to prepare it, and I hear it's
Yes.
really good.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would eat Fugu.
Okay,
I would
so
eat-
this Pokemon isn't a 0 then.
Yeah, no, it's not a 0. So I'm saying it's not poisonous. There is an edible part of it.
It's just venomous.
I think it's the thighs.
I think it's the chest.
Its chest is like.
Nice
I think what you're gonna
lizard
do.
breast.
I don't think lizard breast is like a. I don't think you get a lot of breast out of a
This
lizard.
lizard has more breast than the average lizard.
But it has way more thighs than the average.
Yes,
lizard,
I'm just
too.
saying a nice chicken breast is delicious. They're not.
But chickens have really big breasts, whereas a lizard has like small breasts.
Salazzle has a
It-
really
okay,
big breast.
Chickens chicken. Okay, a bird's chest and breasts
Yes.
are larger because they have to fly, right? Because those muscles are the muscles they use for flying. A lizard doesn't fly. It's going to have little tiny slivers.
What I'm telling you though is that this one does have a bigger than average breast for a lizard.
It's not that much bigger. It
Bigger-
could almost be explained by like maybe it'll be like flank steaks. You can have your flank steaks. Look how like it curves along with the S.
Yeah.
I could almost argue that is like hugging the bone. Yeah, maybe you'll get some flank skirt steak or whatever.
Listen,
but look at those thighs. Look
thighs.
at that tummy.
I'm not saying I don't want the
Look at
thighs.
the tummy and the thighs.
I'm not saying I wouldn't eat the tail. I'm just saying we gotta think of the whole cow here.
I think you're eating scraps and I'm eating.
Listen, I'm eating the
Big.
rest of this thing. I'm just trying to talk about all the options.
I'm gonna eat its ass because I'm sure that rumple.
That rumple roast.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be like.
I mean, we've never had lizard.
I've never had a
before.
lizard. I can imagine you just going outside and eating a lizard.
I would never.
Bugs you eat
That's
raw.
disgusting. A tiny little gnat.
lizard jumped on my chip.
A tiny little gnat is different.
A love bug.
You drank a bug the first time we recorded in this house. You drank a bug. I was going to drink the bug. You drank the bug.
It was funny at the time.
And a love bug is still tiny. I would never eat a lizard. Well, that tiny one. I would eat an iguana.
Well, after preparing it.
If preparing it, yes.
I think it'd be like chicken. It'll be like chicken is good baseline.
So then Salazzle will be like chicken?
I think Salazzle will be like chicken. I think it's got nice thighs.
So then what do you say?
Like a 7. I like chicken.
Wow.
Chicken's a really good meat.
Well, 7 in wettability and in edibility.
6.5 in wettability. We have to average it.
Fine.
All right.
In my opinion.
Deadable.
Deadable.
I think I can kill it.
It's fast.
Oh.
So fast and so strong. If we manage to get a single hit on it, I'm sure we have a chance.
I think the fact that it's poison means if I get my hands on it, it's just going to kill me, roast me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give myself like I have one chance to grab its neck and pop
Yeah.
really quick. I think that's about a 5%.
But
chance.
its tail is like a whip. It's going to get you the second you touch it.
Okay. It gets me, and then I crack its neck. And again, this is a 5% chance.
Yeah, 5.
This is a 5%
right.
chance.
5
Also, it has
seems
low
accurate.
physical attack, so it would have to like
Yeah.
use a
So then it just opens it while you're face to face with it. It opens its mouth and flamethrowers you.
I'm closing its whole mouth hole. I'm closing its throat. 5%.
3%.
5%. I'm crushing its throat, assuming I can grab it.
Assuming you can grab it, and assuming it takes time to choke somebody.
Yeah, but it's a little lizard. If anything, I'm mainly trying to crack its vertebrae. I'm trying to dislocate its spine.
Yeah, it does have a smaller neck.
It's got a little tiny spine. I think that's my 5%. I get in there and I squeeze with all my might and crush its little pathetic body. I think 5%. Unarmed. With a bat. 20%.
That gives us more reach. I think 25.
25?
I think we got.
I was originally 25 and I lowered it because I didn't want you to make fun of me, but I think 25 too.
He does care.
I care about being cyberbullied in real life.
Yeah, because if we can just get one crack across the head, even across the body, it's breaking. It's just falling apart.
It's just going to be a matter of, if anything.
Yeah. But again, it's so fast.
It is so fast. Yeah,
Catching
that's why
it's gonna be
25%.
a challenge.
But we don't have to catch it. We just have to whack it.
Yeah. 25.
25%.
Seems good to me.
Yeah.
Well, Joachim, we have reached the
Prep time.
end.
Shotgun.
Oh.
Birdshot. Anyways.
No, that's what you always say.
Yeah.
Why do we even do prep time? You're just going to say gun every
A
single
shotgun with a
time.
birdshot is not going to stop a Rhyperior. Nothing will.
Yeah, nothing will. Except a nuke.
Well, there's probably a few bombs in between that can get it.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Certified Pokemoments. If you enjoyed this and you enjoy Pokemon content in general, why don't you go to my YouTube channel? It's also called Certified Pokemoments, and I make Pokemon content there all the time. I do unboxing of the newest TCG expansions. I like to talk about my favorites when it comes to the games, or my top 10 favorite Pokemon in general. Salazzle isn't in my top 10, but other cool Pokemon are. Remember I mentioned Centiskorch earlier? He is in my top 10.
Spoilers.
I didn't tell you where he was. Could be 10, could be 1.
I'm
could
so
be right
curious.
In the
I gotta go watch it right now.
But on that channel, Joachim and I have a series we do called Taboo Foods. We cook strange and odd foods. Stuff that your average white girl American would be like grossed out at.
Really going for the white ladies. You know they'll go after you.
They've had
They
it
always
too
do.
good for too long. Anyway, it's a great series. Make sure you rate this podcast 5 stars. You know, rate it, comment, do whatever you can on whatever website you're on. It's probably Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube though, because that's
It's
the
on
only
Rule
place it's
34.
available.
Give us a comment.
And with all that being said, everybody, once again, thank you so very much for listening. This has been your Certified Pokey Moment.
Please draw us and put us on Rule 34.
No, wait.